Tactical Masters is the newest set from Yu-Gi-Oh! That includes collector's rares. Can I continue my streak? Let's find out. Alright guys, Max back here with your move. As I said, Tactical Masters is the newest set from Yu-Gi-Oh! This set was just released today. Got a booster box, so we can go ahead get this cracked open. This set actually includes collector's rare, and I know you guys saw my video with Cardbreaker. Check it out up there in the corner. And in that video I did actually manage to pull a collector's rare, trying to see if I can continue that streak, pull another one here today. This set actually includes 3 new archetypes in it. There's the Valiance, which is actually a pendulum, which I think by now everybody knows my feelings on pendulums. I'm not too big of a fan, but the other ones is the Runic and the Labyrinth archetypes, so pretty hyped to see about those. The Runic ones look pretty sick actually, and those ones actually, it looks like you deck out is the whole point of it. But we'll go ahead and get this opened up, starting out on the right side, see what we can get. If you guys made it this far, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff. Share with friends, share with your mama. We'd love to have more of you here. For you guys that are returning, and thank you coming back, and I appreciate it. All right, so starting out here, quick burst. Oh, that's awesome. A lot of the reprints that are in here, Droll and Lockbird is one of them. That is one of the better reprints. I'm so hyped to see that. I'm gonna set that aside because actually that is great for deck building. Labyrinth Barrage is the first super. Then we got Trap Trick, another great reprint. Fair Welcome Labyrinth and Reckless Greed, and then Runic Allure. So that's actually pretty awesome. Those are the reprints in here for some of the rares that you get. Again, sets like this are great for deck building. You get a lot of stuff you can use. So I'm actually really hyped to see a Droll and Lockbird right and starting out. Love to see a collector's rare of the Droll and Lockbird. But let's see, Fiend Grief, Hojo the Valiance Warrior. That's one of the Valiance cards. Labyrinth, Valiance Dominator Duke, Absolute King Blackjack, and Viscount. All right, and again, I love how with the set you get rares every single card. There's no comments here, and you can't beat that. And it's just nice little rarity boost you get there. Love to see that. Dinged up corner there on that pendulum switch. Runic Dispelling, Runic Destruction, and that's the Runic deck I was talking about at the beginning there. The Runics, like I said, seems pretty interesting. I don't know how meta relevant that would be, but yeah, the whole point of it is to literally, the cards that it's just spells for the most part that literally just your opponent is forced to mill cards. And there's one of the fusion monsters for it, Moonin of Runic Wings. But yeah, the whole point of it is just to Cosmic Cyclone, another great reprint. But it's just crazy. The whole point is to just mill your opponent out and get and just have them deck out. That's pretty nuts. The Labyrinth, this is the one I'm looking at that I'm most interested in. My nephew, he's actually big on pendulums. He's actually going to be trying to see about doing the Valiance too at some point, so that's pretty cool. I'm pretty glad to see that. Lilith Lydium Mint, a little off center there, but all right. So far, some good cards for deck building. Cosmic Cyclone, another great card. That's actually one of the ones you can get as collector's rare in this set too, which is pretty awesome. And I would love to see that in a collector's rare. Nice little rarity boost for it. Archfiend Ghastly Glitch. Really great card. Side deck, that is a side deck staple there. I know I have 3 copies of it in ultra rare as well. Wouldn't mind getting a nice little bump in the rarity though. So all right, so far no ultras. Runic Freezing Curse, Trap Trick, Valiance, Reckless Greed, Invader of Darkness. I'll have to look into it a little bit more as far as like some builds for the Labyrinth, but I just like the art on them so far. They seem like they're the most viable to play for my playing style, at least. Labyrinth, that is also a collector's rare in here, I know that. Anti-Spell Vagrants, another great card for deck building and side deck, and a Cosmic Cyclone. That was actually a pretty good pack. The super was good. That was a really good card for the Labyrinth deck. And then the fact that I got the Anti-Spell and the Cosmic Cyclone, cannot complain about that whatsoever. All right, Compulsory. Scapegoat's another good one in here. And that, because there's no super there, means we're going to get an ultra or maybe a collector's rare. All right, Hugin, the Runic Wings. That's actually the partner for the other one for the Runics, and that's actually a pretty good card. So actually, glad to see that. We'll go ahead and leave that guy there, or girl, should I say? Sorry, I'm assigning genders. I should stop doing that. Next pack. Who am I to assume? All right, Valiant's Mad, Marquise, Bear Blocker, Valiant's Genesis Grand Duke, and the Valiant's art looks amazing. I actually really like the art on those. It's just a shame that it's a pendulum, because I will never play a pendulum deck. But at least the art does really look cool, and it's got like a samurai warrior cyberpunk feel, I guess you could say. Runic Smithing Storm, Valiant's World, that's another good super for that set. Alliance, Backjack, and Labyrinth Archfiend. And let's see here. Next pack, this last pack on the right side. Moving along, Pulsary of Activation Device, Runic Dispelling, Runic Golden Droplet, not the kind of droplet I like. And then, from what I understand too, the Labyrinth cards actually go pretty well with the Lament cards. Anti-Spell Clearance, gonna set that aside. Bitter Darkness. Alright, so on to the right. So I only got one Ultra so far. It's Hugin, what? I don't know. Alright, Runic Smiting Storm, Archer, Runic Destruction, Anti-Spell, set that aside. Valiance, Imperial Iron Wall too. So glad to see those. Again, like I said, those are great cards just for building, deck building. And the Droll and Lockbird, from what I've seen and from what I understand, I think that is a short printed rare, which is crazy to think that they actually are short printing a rare in this set. But Valiant's Wars, the Palace of the Beginning, is the next Ultra. Not too bad. Good for the Valiant's deck. Looks cool. And this is what I'm not sure about with the Valiants. And it looks like they're almost like toys or something. I don't know. But it looks cool, at least. It looks really awesome. And they're featured on the cover too. It looks like I think it's a fusion card is the art that's featured on the cover for the box. Alright, next one. Bear Blocker, Nazuki, Runic Freezing Curses, Labyrinth, Duelist Alliance, and Invader, and Backjack. Backjack's not a bad card too, actually, and I know that he definitely has his uses as well. So, alright, next pack. Can we find a collector's rare in here? Archfiend's Ghastly, and then that's our answer already. Not on that one. Another Anti-Spell, Wall, Reckless Greed. And that's a nice old school card too. See, actually, Reckless Greed. Pretty hyped to see that. Don't ever mind seeing reprints of old cards. Next pack. Alright, Bear Blocker, Salon, another Valiance, Fair Welcome Labyrinth, Malice, Cosmic Cyclone, and Lilith, Lady of Lament. So I think that's why they included those in here, because like I said, from what I understand, they go pretty well with the Labyrinth cards. Alright, so one more Ultra at least we're still looking for. Hoping we can get a collector's rare. Valiance. This one will probably have something. Let's see here. Book of Eclipse and Runic Tip. Runic Tip, and the art on that looks pretty good. And I know that is actually a pretty crazy card too for the Runic deck. Alright. Invader Darkness, Reckless Greed. Alright. So now we're holding out hope for the collector's rare. We got about 5 packs left. Come on. There's got to be a collector's rare in here. I know there is. We're going to wish it into the world. Give it a like for luck. Bear Blocker, Smithing Storm, and not that time, Anti-Spell, and I got almost 2 playsets of that at this point. And like I said, that Labyrinth Archfiend, the art just looks really cool on that. Like I said, I'm loving the art on these, and that's part of the reason why I think maybe I might look into doing something with them. Alright, next pack. I don't know if this set's going to be quite as popular as the Labyrinth setup for the Ultra Trap Trick. I don't know if this set's going to be quite as popular as Grand Creators, and we'll have to see. Time will tell. And a lot of people at first said Grand Creators wasn't that great of a set. Now, all 3 archetypes that are in there are considered meta. And you get the Exorcisters, the adventure engine, and then sorry, labyrinth, and then you've got what was the punks. Punks was the other one. And yeah, punks. It was punks. And so all three of them considered meta decks at this point. So, and it's pretty cool to see that that set has actually taken off and done so well. And when a lot of people at first were saying nothing really going there. Quick booster, compulsory, Jerry. And this is a pretty cool guy. Look, like Jerry the Wolf. Look at him, Jerry. Malice, Scapegoat, Vader of Darkness, Labyrinth. Alright, nothing going there. Alright, 2 packs left. Come on, there's a secret. Alright, I'm sorry, collector's rare in here. There's a collector's rare. I know there's a collector's rare. It's around the corner. Right here. This one. This is the one. Collector's rare. Right here. Runic Dispelling. Valiance. Nope. Nice World. Trap Trick. Book of Eclipse. Reckless Greed. And Labyrinth Archfiend. Still only one Droll Mockbird in here too. And hopefully I can get at least one more out of this box. Let's see here. And I almost got playsets of the Cosmic Cyclone and the Anti-Spell. Alright. A little damage there on the top. Fiend Griefing and Labyrinth Barrage. Can we at least get a Droll?
Nope.
Very well, welcome. Sonnet Switch. Reticular. No. Couldn't even get the second Troll. Alright, well, not too bad though. And like I said, new set. And I still not quite sure how all this, how these will pan out as far as long term and their competitive viability. Artwork looks really cool in the Runics. I love how it looks like it's you're playing the first person in a fantasy game. That's really awesome. Really excited about that. But as far as it goes, not too bad of an opening. I know this one tip I believe has some value to it, but all right, well, I won't keep you guys much longer. Thank you for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your mama. Till next time, it's your move.